Well, hello there once again, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back to Wargame AirLand Battle. Happy to have you here on Battle for the Fjord. The spawn points, by the way, have moved. Yours truly is on the side of NATO, and the traditional NATO side has moved from this side of the bridge and river to just over here. Also, India, no longer a spawn call-in point, or at least in conquest mode. I believe it's also changed for destruction. I guess I should have probably looked that up beforehand, but let's just go ahead and assume, because I do know some spawn points have changed. A lot's changed with this game, and it's pretty good to have you guys here as well. That's not changed. So anyway, we're going to go for a big land grab at the start, and the Brits, of course, got to kind of, they lumber into place and then lock things down. And that's just how it's played here. So if you're enjoying it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend. We're going to have a lot of fun. And the enemy's going to try to go for the middle. And we're going to go ahead and try to avoid that. So we do have some real nice mobile infantry here as well, I should mention. But it's not going to be... it's not going to be so good in the mid-game when the entire map is littered with AA and or aircraft. So we're going to go for a nice land grab on the right side. We're going to bring these lynxes out. And what seems to happen a lot in these low-level conquests against Soviets is you do need to watch for a lot of transports. Transport vehicles can be easily defeated with Scorpion light tanks. You know, they got okay accuracy and everything, but they sure as hell can get everything to panic and move on. So we're going to go ahead and defend our Sultans with a couple of Scorpion tanks, by the way. Seems to be a pretty game-winning technique, by the way, of actually going around the enemy and unloading infantry. Don't just use transports, though. They might be good scouts, but transports, especially if they're on main roads, seem to just end up blowing up out of nowhere. So we got our British deck here, by the way. It's really nice to use it. It's been a little while. Looks like our enemy is ready to go. We're going to pick a lot of stationary affordable units, including the Fusiliers. That's right. I know it's probably said wrong, but that's fine. It's all right. It's all good. And again, if you're in the British military, hats off to you. Really nicely done. So, by the way, speaking of the British military, we got paratroopers, Royal Marines. We've got the blowpipes as well, and Milans. Ooh, you know what? We should actually bring a couple of those. I'm actually going to bring one group of those and pop those in the building up there. Recon's probably going to be, we don't want SAS at the start, because if I was, you know what? Let's see. I want to, we should go, actually, hold on. If we can capture Delta as well. It's going to suck up a lot of our points, though, but let's go for more infantry at the start. These Scorpion light tanks are going to go left, as well as a few... I should put paratroopers out on the field as well in these Saracens. The troops transports, by the way, for the Brits are pretty speedy with a pretty light gun and a pretty... it's pretty much just speed with nothing else. They have okay armor, but their weapons are kind of incapable of doing much. Q video of multiple commands exploding due to British machine guns. But anyway, we've got strikers and centurions. I never feel like I get to use those enough. So anyway, we'll mark our mortars as one, and we'll get those Scorpion light tanks and that other command moving. We'll get the Saracens going up to block in the town, and we'll get the rest of our Saracens ready to go in the other section of the town there. Lynx are going to come out, and we're going to come around this way. And we're actually going to scout with that group. But as for these, we want to do a block with that group. Block with that group. Oh, shit, they're already there. Uh-oh. Whoa, those guys are quick. Let's go ahead and split that group and break off. And we'll get that... Oh, you know what? That group's going to be there right away. So we're going to actually come over this way. That Lynx is already going. And we'll get these few to land. We've already got our ATGM in place. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Infantry's going to go right into that building. Oh, come on. The other one should have got in there. What the hell? Damn. You got to be so close sometimes for those transports. But anyway, let's look for that command. Looks like we aren't going to need to block on this side. I was waiting to see a flash of a vehicle from there. So it looks like we're clear to move in. You're going to see a lot of sappery here. And they're pretty good, except for when they get in a building with another group. Then they kind of, even though they are sappery, you can just, while the enemy's focused on the middle, you just say screw it and you just roll in with the Royal Marines. The Brits need speed. The Brits need to not face head-on with infantry. Their mortars, or I mean their tanks can do that, but their everything else just not intended to do that. Calls out an aircraft to try to take down these aircraft, and it's just going to be too little too late. Wow, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, this is like turning out to be a rush. I kind of didn't want to do that. I wanted to beat him more tactically. But I guess this is a tactic in its own because it's... Look at how much he just spent on aircraft and on helicopter. Well, actually, AA. Ooh, Nonas, nice. Tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. All right, so he's... oh, that's probably the command right there. Holy crap. Oh, well, oh, wait a minute. Let's just try this then. We'll bring up a couple bombers, rather. We'll get our paratroopers to just drop off and hide in the woods. We will get our, let's see, our Royal Marines are probably ready to go across the field. They'll get shot at by BTRs. Oop, BM-24 is coming in on our command. Ooh, girl, you cray. And we'll kill this command with, or this aircraft with our own Harrier now that he got close to us. So we're going to take out that command. We're probably pretty good to deal with it. MiG-31's evacuating. Oh no. He didn't want to do that. Command's right there. We'll take that out. Actually, we're going to do this by taking out commands. Nice. And we should be able to find the command. Ooh, we missed. Tunguska's out though. So we'll remove that. Motor Streliki are back. British infantry so great, they can just swarm. They're really the kind of the most nicest dressed units, I must say. They really look cool. They've got just a strange, they've got a real strange camo type to them. Not strange in a bad way, they just don't look like any other unit. Scandinavian units, of course, look Scandinavian, but, oh, and we're ahead by 2 from that nice move we did, by the way. So if anything, we're denying the enemy, and you know what, these Royal Marines will just go ahead and bop right on in. Move from house to house, shooting anything that moves. Alright, let's move into wedge formation and shoot anything that moves. We'll bring up our Scorpion tanks now to lend some more support to those paratroopers. Wow, this is kind of a quickie. Oh, Su-24M is out. He's probably looking for commands. Oh, okay, that's admirable. He's trying to kill our command, which is a smart move. We'll get our mortars to work now, and we're going to actually bring those up. So a lot of the times, enemies will clump up in the middle and bring transports around the side, and that's what I just did here, and that was a pretty good move for us. Our Seahawk is going to get attacked, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to do kind of a 1-2 here. We're going to get that MiG-31 real close to us, and then we're just going to call out our Generation 1 now that he's within cannon range to just take him down. And we got real close there, and he's now evacing. So that means we can call out our bombers to drop bombs. Obviously, that's what bombers do best. So Pinsgowers are moving in. We're going to have a group go up here and another group go over here. Should be pretty good. Ooh, the 24K. It's been a while since I've seen that. Ooh, Fusilier groups got engaged. That's good. I want to make sure that anything that's there is distracted. I want to make sure anything in the middle is... I mean, I want to make sure that that's all he has there. Because if he has some tanks or something like that... Oh, look at that.